MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball on the show next. Adam Conley gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Settling in now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
Let's go, guys.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jaquez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Digging in, Juan Lagares, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Can't ask for better conditions. 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
2-1 to Juan Lagares. Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider. His career numbers with Adam Conley. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's going.
Lagares runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1 home. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Lagares on second. Cespedes on at first with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 countdown.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 2-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
All even now, 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Stephen Piscotty. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A Ball and 2 strikes now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Flores brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Come on, let's hold them.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next up for New York, Jacob deGrom. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Alex Jaquez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Alex Jaquez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, number 12. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is up and away, but called a strike. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Jaquez is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Juan Lagares.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Digging in to try it again. Yoenis Cespedes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Popped high in the air. Dietrich on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Up next from Miami, Adam Conley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
2 strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 out. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Now batting, Derek Dietrich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Gene Segura standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Dietrich leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a soft liner. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Third baseman, number 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in as the third baseman, Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Two and 2.
2-2. Now.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Conforto. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off for the Mets, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilmer Flores. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Dietrich is under it. 2 gone.
Now batter, catcher.
Riding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. A base hit in his first trip. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely one.
Into the box now, Josh Bell standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 264 is average entering play with 19 homers and 61 RBIs. As a look now, the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
In now, Jacob deGrom as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Darno over at second. Bell at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in now, Lewis Brinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Alex Jaquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
All right, Alex. Let's do this, Alex.
2-1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Piscotty at second. Jaquez on at first with 2 down. And there's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. neck-high fastball that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Adam Conley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
All right, guys, make it happen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded.
All right, let's go. Get there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Grounded to third. Flores is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins leave all 3. They're down 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Good
That's a ball.
changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Piscotty's there for it.
And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. So 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's 3-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Conforto going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Gene Segura standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it. because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Cabrera ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
How about
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
In now, Alex Hawkins. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Dietrich is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Giscard.
Striding in once again,
Leading
number
off for the
12.
Marlins.
He's tasked with
Left
starting the
fielder,
Marlins
number
6th.
12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Hit on the ground to third. Flores has it. And there's one down now.
The batter, Edgar Mike.
Johnny Givotella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Johnny Givotella.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one right down Main Street. 3-1. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Lagares on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Dietrich. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Right there is Reyes. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to South Florida. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Jim Johnson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Adrian Gonzalez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 4 home runs and 29 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Lowry. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 51, Paul Ewing.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Into the stands, he got it.
Now batting, catcher, J.T.
Digging in to try it again, J.T. Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1.
Come on, Marlins.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off.
Get there.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Miami. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. And this tie ball game is battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The left fielder, number 52,
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's just 1 for 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. It's off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ready once again, Alex Jaquez.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Alex Jaquez.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in once again, number 12. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Reyes shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 33.
Brian Anderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brian Anderson.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Line drive, base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Junichi Tazawa will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here we go, guys. Let's get a K.
The 1-0 home. Bolton, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Go home, Mets.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Josh Bell is on deck.
Sit him down.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Way in front of that fastball. Now the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Segura calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
James Bruce.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in right, and it's now 5-3.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Dietrich waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Juan Lagares. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That misses. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a forkball, too low for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
They'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Lagares is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. 5-3 New York. Anthony Swarzak is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Anthony Swarzak.
Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Hard hit ball to second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Up next from Miami, Jed Lowry, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Miami down to their last strike. This one's down to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Paul Sewald earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Junichi Tazawa takes the loss, only his first of the year. Anthony Swarzak wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget